Alrighty, good Sunday evening, Arkansas. This is Chief Forecaster coming back here once again here to give you guys a quick weather video going over what to expect as we move into your Monday and Tuesday time frame. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what to expect kind of down the road as we move into late week and into the weekend. So, as always, this video is sponsored by our partners in Conway, Arkansas, Superior RV. If you need an RV, give them a call. It's going to be 501-214-8153, or you can visit their website at rvbestbuy.com. So, pretty awesome weekend. Like I told you guys back on Friday night, it was going to be a nice, warm weekend. Had some cloud cover last night. Some of that cloud cover, some of that high-level cloud cover is starting to build in across southwestern Arkansas at this time. But otherwise, just a very nice Sunday evening here, typical of mid-April. But we are going to be paying attention to our storm system that's developing out towards the west here. So you can see there's our storm system developing out here. Let's kind of loop this through so you guys see what's going on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off our local radar so you guys kind of see how things have progressed over the last couple of hours. So you see that big area of low pressure right here, this spinning motion coming into California. That is our storm system. That is going to be the troublemaker as we move into your Tuesday time frame for us here in Arkansas. If you have any interest out west, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, this is going to be the storm system that's going to move in as we move in tomorrow here. So it is on land. We are now getting data from it, so the next couple of runs, the 0Z, and especially during the day tomorrow, we'll have a much better idea on what we're actually looking at in terms of storm development, who's going to see what risk are we going to be dealing with, etc. here, okay? So, let's talk about tonight here, and let's talk about our headlines coming up here, okay? So, cooler weather is going to return as we move in late week and into the weekend. There is a pretty powerful cold front moving in as we move into that Thursday time frame. Could have some frost potential with it. We'll talk more about that coming up in a little bit. Temperatures are also going to be pretty warm as well, approaching the mid to upper 80s as we move into tomorrow and on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, once again, before things start to cool down as we move into late week. And as I mentioned before, the severe weather potential is still continuing for us as we move into Tuesday at this current time here, okay? So, this is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center here in terms of the risk. Pretty much statewide, except for far southeastern Arkansas. Well, actually, you guys are in it too now in the level 1. So, pretty much statewide, I've had a lot of questions about is this going to get upgraded higher than what it is right now here. There's a lot of uncertainty now compared to what we were looking at before. As we get closer, I tell you guys all the time, we get a better idea of what we're actually looking at, and we go from there. I'm not saying this is going to be an all clear. There is a couple of factors that may kind of limit this severe weather threat to keep it from being, like level 4 or whatever. But biggest thing is it's still on the table. So we're not sounding the all clear. Just because we're quiet today doesn't mean that, severe weather went away. No, that's not the case. We were out enjoying ourselves today for Sunday, kind of getting ourselves ready for the upcoming week. So I do believe SPC will upgrade some areas depending on what happens with the data tonight and into tomorrow. My area of concern will probably be, like I mentioned on Friday, will probably be from anywhere from central to northeastern Arkansas. I think that's probably going to be the best area that will probably make a run for the level 3. I'm not expecting this to be, level 4 or anything like that, or March 31st 2.0. But I do foresee some areas in Arkansas getting upgraded to a level 3. But there is a couple of factors which I'm going to go over in this video that do need to be addressed as we move into Tuesday, okay? So, for tonight, pretty calm across the area. It's going to get muggy on you, by the way. You're going to feel it first thing tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to have a hard time getting out of the 60s under mostly clear skies as we move into tonight here, okay? For tonight, you have dinner. Go over those severe weather plans here, guys, okay? It never hurts. A lot of people will wait for, a level 4 or a level 5 to start talking about severe weather plans. You don't need to do all that, folks. A level 2 or level 3 is more than enough to get you to start talking about severe weather. That's where to go if there's a severe thunderstorm warning or where to go if there's a tornado warning. That's just, basic safety stuff that you have to know whenever you're dealing with severe weather. So just keep that in mind. Don't wait for it to go moderate risk to take severe weather seriously. If it's a level 1 or level 2, have that plan like, hey, we live in Arkansas. Anything can happen. So it's always good to have that kind of mindset, guys, okay? So If you don't already, make sure you have our weather app downloaded as well. You can easily find it on your Play Store. It's going to be Arkansas Weather Watchers. It's going to have all the stuff that you need, 7-day forecast, all your stuff in terms of Facebook and YouTube, and also the radar, and also the latest notifications at this current time here. So just kind of keep that in mind if you go and download our app here, okay? So let's talk about, give me just 1 second here. I kind of screwed the pooch on this one. There we go. So let's talk about what's going to be happening as we move into the Tuesday time frame here, okay? So I'm going to take this out. This is the 18Z Euro. We're still a little bit too early for what we call the CAM models, or what we call the convective allowing mesoscale models, but I can still take a look at what the Euro is trying to produce here, okay? So this is tomorrow evening, right around 7 o'clock. Very strong area of low pressure, 988 coming out of Colorado. You've got some supercells developing along the Red River down here in Texas. Keep an eye on this. Some of these storms could be severe. Some of them could be tornadic as well. This activity, whatever happens out here tomorrow night, is going to push into Arkansas at some point late tomorrow night and into Tuesday. I'm not expecting this to be severe by the time it gets into Arkansas. This activity is going to die off. But what happens after that is what's going to be the question as we move into Tuesday, okay? So this is first thing Tuesday morning, 7 a.m., 990 millibar low up here in Nebraska. You've got a separate area of low pressure down here in central Oklahoma. Good amount of shower thunderstorm activity just to the west of Arkansas. Now let's take this out all the way through. This is about 4 p.m. on Tuesday if you go with the European model solution. It's wanting to develop some thunderstorms along I-30, that I-40, 167 area. I think this is probably going to be your best shot right up here, northeastern Arkansas, north central Arkansas. This is probably going to be the best shot of seeing severe weather as we move into your Tuesday time frame. I wouldn't be shocked that enhanced risk. There's already enhanced risk up here in Iowa, northern Missouri. I wouldn't be shocked there was a separate one down here in Arkansas, southern Missouri, probably as far south as central Arkansas. The further south and west you go, the more capping concerns you're going to have. But we'll have to keep an eye on it here, guys. Okay, so you can see we get into Tuesday evening. This is around 7 p.m. Good amount of shower thunderstorm activity across the board. This activity will leave out late Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning here, okay, if you were to go with the European model. So keep that in mind. We're still expecting showers and thunderstorms across the board. Now, a couple of limiting factors. Number one, and I'll show you this with the just an early look at what the CAM models are wanting to do. Matter of fact, this is kind of the NAM model, the newest NAM. I'll show you what it's wanting to do, okay? So a couple of things I am concerned about right out of the gate is that if things are capped off down here in Arkansas, if we're too capped off, we're not going to see a lot of severe weather here in Arkansas. It's going to be kind of how it's been over the last couple of events. But you are going to have an area of low pressure that's going to develop along the Red River, and it's going to bank its way into southwestern Missouri. If that's enough lift to break the cap, you can see severe weather here. We can talk to you guys about that. As you can see, as we get into Tuesday night, you can see the parameters in place here for the potential of seeing severe weather. So we're not out of the woods just yet. Things are still the same. We're just waiting on new data to come in to kind of give us an idea on what we're looking at as we move into your Tuesday time frame here. So go over those severe weather plans with your family. Make sure you have that ready to go as we move into that Tuesday time frame here. Now, beyond this, let's take a look at beyond this here, guys. And you can see as we move into that Thursday time frame, there's a strong cold front coming out from Nebraska and up there towards Kansas. That cold front will swing southward as we move into Friday and a Saturday, bringing much cooler conditions into Arkansas. We're talking daytime highs in the possibly some 40s up in North Arkansas, but mainly 50s, and overnight lows down into the 40s here. I'm not expecting a frost right now, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. I'll go and look at the Euro, the 12Z Euro from earlier on, and I'm not really expecting it right now here, but you may get a little close up here in northwestern Arkansas as we move into the weekend and into that following week here, guys. So that is all I got for you guys right now. This is kind of an update on Tuesday and what to expect as we move into next week. We'll continue to keep you guys updated right here, your source for all things Arkansas weather.